Zach, Golden Empire was a cosy winner last time out. He looks as if he won with a little bit in hand.
Yeah, he still doesn't really know what he's doing. He begun okay and then just doesn't have any speed after that. He wants to drop right out. He won't travel. But to his credit, when it mattered, and I swept him to the outside, he closed the race off nicely and then switched off the last little bit. So I think as time goes on, he should become a little bit more push button and he can probably go further as well.
How's he felt since that win, Zach? I mean, he's only had the 2 races. Has he come on for it in your mind?
He's a hard one to assess in the mornings because he's so lazy. If he doesn't have another horse to follow, he will just pull up. He won't go at all. So he's always got to have a bunny sort of 8-9 lengths, maybe 5 lengths in front of him. So he's got a horse to follow and then he just follows it around. So he doesn't give you any feel. He's off the bit. He doesn't use himself well. So he's not a horse that you can get a guide on that well, which is why he went to the races for his first start at a big price, because he didn't show anything in his trials. But he has turned up race day so far, and I can't see any reason why he's not going to again.
Pros and cons, he's got a bit more weight to carry, 7 pounds, but you have got a better draw, so a couple of factors there should certainly be key.
Yeah, well, the draw will obviously help. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of gate speed, so he might not be able to use it. But you know, these horses sometimes, after a couple of starts, they can figure it out and become a bit easy to place in the field. So he may jump out and want to be a bit handier. If he does, well, that'll be great, but I'm not expecting him to do that.
You bolstered a good record with Francis Loy during the week. I mean, his horses are flying as well.
Yeah, he's been flying for a number of years now. He's doing a lot of things right. His horses continually race well and they continually back up and race well. And like I've said previously, when I've thought they've sort of got to their ceiling, he seems to get another 1 or 2 wins out of him. So he's going really well, and it's nice to be riding for him.
David, Star Contact is a horse that you'll run on the weekend. Only second start of his career. Just your thoughts on his debut performance, which was very good.
Yeah, I thought he had punched above his weight. He went better than I thought he would. And, you know, he was full of running on the line and strong. So he's probably improved a little bit. And he's in the same sort of class. Just
on his weight and his stature, he looked a big, solid, robust type of horse. Has he strengthened up, come on and tightened up for that run, do you think?
I think he's tightened up a little bit. You know, he's second up, 1400. I think he'll be better than first up. It's not easy in Hong Kong because they go so fast here, and your horses need to be really fit to run out 1400. So I think with the benefit of all those trials and a run, he should be right there.
What has his work been like since, David? I mean, I had a look and seen it. You put the work into him, and he looks to be going very well.
Yeah, he did. He did one solid gallop, and it looked like it improved.
You receive £8 now from On Point, who won the race last start. That's obviously a massive plus as well.
Yeah, that helps. He's a horse that is going to be better at a mile plus too. So I think we're a chance of giving him a good race.
On the subject of breeding and lineage, this horse's dam was placed in a Queensland Oaks, so the stamina and the pedigree, is he a horse that you think will go forward with trip and time?
His father was a pure sprinter, yeah. and of course the mother could stay, so he looks like he's going to be better over a mile and 2,000 metres.
Dan, Gold MARQUIS is a horse that you'll jump on for Caspar Fownes this weekend at Sha Tin. 2 solid runs in defeat around the valley. You must be looking forward to riding him.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, last start was a bit of an eye-catcher. He made steady ground and seems to be an improving type, so pleased to be on another chance.
You've ridden him in a couple of gallops. What sort of feel did he give you? He goes up in trip this Saturday.
Yeah, he's a nice progressive horse. He's a neat type, very balanced. Goes about his business really well, so that makes my life a little bit easier and makes my job a little bit better. But again, we've got a sticky draw this coming week, so we're going to need to overcome that. That might relegate us to a similar sort of position to last start, but obviously bigger expanses of Sha Tin will help his chances there.
And on his form, obviously, back overseas, I mean, he was a 1,400 metre winner and absolutely bolted up one day. So what he was doing last time at the Valley, finishing off well, certainly bodes well, as you say, for coming here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you look at his run last start and it suggests that that the extra ground will be, beneficial to him. So they're all sort of boxes being ticked, and he does look like that sort of type that may even get out over further. So from my limited experience with him, I'm sure that sort of this distance range is just at the start of his liking. So hopefully he can progress onto bigger and better things.
We heard from you after that win on Bingo at Happy Valley, but just an overview, how are you settling into life here in Hong Kong?
Yeah, really well. The lockdown of Hong Kong isn't affecting me at all. I'm taking in a lot of my sport and enjoying a bit of dad time alone. I've sort of had my kids and wife for a long time over there, so you know, whilst missing them, I'm still enjoying my time here, and I seem to have slipped into the system really well. So no complaints, and just excited to sort of get on with things and get in a good rhythm.
And on the support that you're getting, obviously great to ride for someone like Caspar Fownes. He's been a prominent name here for many years, and he's got a very nice bunch of horses.
Absolutely, yeah. Caspar, along with most of the other trainers, have been really accommodating and giving me a chance to show them that I can do well. So very appreciative of the support. I'm here pretty much every day riding work, so more than happy to put the work in when I'm 5 minutes away. So yeah, no, things are looking good, and as long as we can just keep riding consistently and getting a score on the board here and there, it'll be good.
Navas II will be your mount this Saturday at Sha Tin. He's just been in such great form, this horse.
Yes, he last 3 starts he won the race. You know, he showed improvement, and this time up class. But I believe he's still in great form. The bad hair not too good for us this moment, but I think the mile can help him to get to a good position.
As you say, he's won those last 3 races. He's worn cheek pieces in those 3. He didn't wear them on debut. How can you? What have you gauged from him and a change in the horse since he's had the cheek pieces back on? Has he really improved for the cheek pieces?
Yeah, because the first start he won 1200 meters. No, the moment he still get form, and he missed the jump. No clear run in the straight. And the second start he surprised me because he won the race, and after that he just upped his form, more relaxed, improved a lot.
How has his track work been since then, Ruan? Obviously, you're very close to this horse. Has he been pleasing you and Richard in his track work?
Yes, few times I did galloping him, and I felt him very comfortable, feeling good, stronger. I like it a lot.
And just on the decision to miss the 4-year-old mile, was that always the decision, do you think? Is he a horse that Richard wants to try and take to the Classic Cup and the Derby? Is that the plan?
Yes, because the plan is run him before mile, before he go to the Cup race, because 1800 meters, sometimes if you go straight is more difficult, you know. So the plan is run him mile to see after this race.
And just you mentioned the draw, just finally, obviously that is a bit sticky. You're in gate number 12. What would be your plan going ahead into the race? I mean, he is a horse that does like to get a bit of cover.
I was thinking maybe try to jump positive, you know, and try to cross maybe three wide, but find some cover, midfield, 5th, 6th position, and wait for the straight because he have a very strong finish, you know.